Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of January 2021 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Leo. If you are a Leo or someone who is very dear to your heart and they are a Leo and you would like to know how January is going to be unfolded for you, this might be the video that you would like to watch. I wanted to thank you all for supporting my channel during the last year. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like the kind of work that I do, please feel free to check out the playlist. There are readings that have been organized based on the zodiac signs, and also there are some timeless readings that you can watch them whenever you feel like, and that's when you need to hear those messages. With that, let's start the reading. And of course, if you're interested to have a private reading, you can find my contact in the About tab on my channel. If you have a specific question, have it present in your mind, and let's see, maybe take a deep breath and let's see what kind of messages we're going to receive for Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising for this January. And of course, Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that this will be a fantastic year for you all over the world. Well, Leo, in the beginning, I see someone is void for you. A female energy is very much void for you, and they're missing you, and they're checking their phone. They're waiting for a message, or they come to the door even to check if you have arrived. They're behind the window and checking. It can be any form and way that I mentioned. Wow, and there's a heart. Definitely, there's this person who you love, and they love you as well, and they miss you, and they have been in solitude, or they have been waiting for you. They have been hoping to see you, but I think they might have been a date that someone couldn't attend, and that might be a little bit hard and upsetting. Someone went to a date and the other person couldn't show up, not because they busted them, but because they couldn't, or there was a problem that they couldn't make it to the date, and the other person, or then they missed the other person for some reason. Maybe they were together last time, they go to the same place that they had some, I don't know, shared memories, and then now one of them is present, the other one is not there, or they couldn't make it, something like that. I see someone truly misses the other one, and there is a love, definitely situation between them. Things are gonna change. It's not 100% solid. So if you think that there are some missed opportunities, some lost opportunities, that's not the case. Things are gonna change, and let this fluid settle. Let think energy settle. What I see is that both parties, there are two people who are both in love, very romantically involved, and they have this shared and pure and beautiful love with each other. But for some reason, there was an obstacle, there is a miscommunication, there was an opportunity that was missed, or something that they couldn't do, a reunion that didn't happen, something that didn't happen, and they're both heartbroken. I see that they're looking at their memories. Maybe last year this time they were together, maybe something like that. They spent Christmas together, and this time it didn't work out. I see that maybe even for some of you, not everyone, if this is something that applies to you, maybe for some of you, one party is blaming the other person, that it's like your fault, or you didn't come, you missed the train, I don't know, you didn't book your ticket correctly, something like that. One person is very upset, and maybe there was even a discussion, but that's a very temporary thing. Even if there was a discussion or bitterness, I can say that's temporary, and these two people really love each other. And if that happened to you and your loved one or your person, things are going to be back in normal. Your love and this love between you guys is unbreakable. No one can break it. It's unbreakable, and no one can, you cannot let go of each other. Even if you decide to, the universe wants you guys to be united. Definitely there is a U shape here, there is unity, and you have each other in your hands. You hold the other person's heart in your hand, both of you, and it's not something that you can let go easily, even if you want, even if they want, even if things go bad, but universe will do that for you. I mean, it will give you another chance. And your love, maybe your twin flames or soulmates, because your love story It's actually written. The scenario is moving by the universe. Maybe you guys hate, like sometimes you even say, I hate him or I hate her. And that's like, I'm tired, but you guys are truly in love, and these reactions, and you're Leo. So if something goes in a way that you didn't expect, you won't take it easy. So you want to have your gesture as a Leo. You need to be respected. You need to be, well respected. So, and I don't see that anyone needed, I mean, no one planned to do this. It just didn't happen. But I see a big universe plan behind it. You guys were not supposed to, this was not supposed to happen. One of you or both of you are very heartbroken, but I see that things are going to shift, the energies are going to shift, and you're going to reach to get to each other. Both of you are going to do your best. For some of you, even maybe the connection was cut by someone. Maybe someone didn't send a message. Maybe you asked a friend or someone else to tell them this, but they didn't. But again, your bound is unbreakable, so don't worry about that. I see number 7, maybe on the 7th, 17th, or in 7 days, or maximum 17 days, you will hear from them. For some of you who are have a family, I see a new baby is gonna be born, and the parents are so like happy, and they look at it as a miracle. I see the parents or the little family very quiet and maybe a little bit poor, but I feel a lot of calmness and a lot of peace around them. It could be someone who is maybe very religious, or maybe even a priest or some person of religion, a man or woman of God. They might have a gift, they might have, even it can be a baby, it can be awareness, it can be a message. I see people who are, how can I say, like they are in some kind of methodology, and they follow a specific pattern in life. They are shown in my reading. That's all I can say. There are 2 things that like you accomplish, and you check from your list very quickly. You already checked 3 things from your list, and 2 more is accomplished. It could be your tasks, it could be your just daily chores, it could be wishes and things that you want to buy. But January is going to be a very peaceful month for you, Leo. Although, and I see you will be a little bit spending the time in yourself, inside. From you're looking for the inner peace, and you might maybe appreciate what you have. I see some changes in plans, definitely. That again, it comes for a reason. Be careful. Some of you might break a leg. That might be a little bit harsh. Something that you didn't expect. But I see that you need to slow down a little bit, or things are going to be slowed down. But for those of you who are asking for, like, you want to know about love and romance, I can say that your heart is in that person's heart, and the vice versa. There is a very safe path for your romance, but I see issues. I don't see that things come very quickly and easily, but the destiny is guiding you. They might be careful if you have a child or you have children. Be careful not to lose them for a second. If you go to a busy mall or an airport or a shopping center, there might be a moment that you realize your child is not there, and you might panic, or someone might panic. You might be witnessing. You might just be quiet, be calm, and try to, just be careful. If you are somewhere that is not familiar, especially if you don't know the language, if you're traveling, be careful about watching your kids. There are some waves coming. It's a little bit of, you feel a little bit danger, or you feel you are going to be attacked. You feel there might be some noise, some battles. Even maybe someone told you, they give you a notice about something. If they told you, be aware, be careful about this, there's gonna be something sent towards you. But I don't see the energy very, like, I see that it's not that powerful. Maybe when someone told you, give you a notice, or they told you, be careful about this or that, like, otherwise we're going to do this. It's not that scary. It's not that powerful. They're not going to do that. Those people are also busy in other battles, in other fields. They're also fighting. So I don't think that they're going to attack you. I don't know how to say. I mean, there might be a threat, or something that you are worried about, but I don't see it as much dangerous as it sounds or looks like. I see a peanut. Someone is eating peanut, or they like peanut, or maybe you should eat more peanut or peanut butter. It's very healthy. Someone needs to change their diet. Maybe don't eat too much fast food, and I don't know, just eat a little bit healthier. There are people around you that are trying to listen and understand what you're doing. They want to know how you accomplish things. Um, but again, even if there is someone who is aiming to like target you for any reason, I see that you are as strong as them, if not less, if not more. You are more strong. You are more strong or stronger than you think. That person might be just a very, they might just talk really in a harsh way, or they use a language that you don't, and it looks like they are more aggressive, but actually they don't. They are not that they are not that powerful, and they're less than what they show. It's just a gesture. It's just the way they're trying to using different words to scare you off or something like that. I see happiness and like I see the full card definitely. Specifically, someone in France. If anyone is watching from there, I see something that comes very happy news or some happy energy that you're dancing in the streets and you're very happy. Someone with the letter M or H in the name, and there could be an Scorpio. I definitely see an Scorpio here, or you receive the news from a Scorpio or something regarding something that you started in Scorpio season last year. Leave the past in the past. I see some of you are still thinking about the past, and whys and whats and hows and whens and things like, if how about this was like that? What if this couldn't happen? Something like that. Stop that. It's not going to help you. I still think and I see that things are going to be changing. Your power, unexpected is also unexpected matters are seen for you. Things are changing, and universe has your back. And even if when you think something is solid and unified and formed, it can still be changed. Try to listen more. I see a mother or a female energy is very worried for some kids, for 2 or 3 kids, or for a person, and this person is maybe praying, or they're trying to read something, or they're trying to get communication from the person who they avoid from. It's a mother child, or some sibling, or even friends. Some of you might be invited to a very formal setting. It could be a wedding, it could be even a funeral, but I see it as a wedding. It might be in a different country that you need to travel and attend the wedding. You might be going shopping for dress or whatever, but then it's very hard for you because I think it's a very formal and it's a different culture. You might need to look for a long time to find what you want. There's something that is coming to expose, like they expose it, like exhibition, something like a new design of something. If you are a designer, if one of your work or artwork, maybe you go for an artwork exhibition or something which is very like formal, and you need to dress up for that. There's some unrest again. If it's inside you, I see some flames. And Leo, your sign is fire. There's something that you have unrest about it, and you don't feel you can't let go of, or maybe some people even told you that let go or don't be let it go. You don't need to do anything about this, or even maybe you have been asked formally to let go of something, but you can't, and this is burning inside you. This is a desire you have inside. You can't really let it go. It comes back, and again, whatever decision has been made, it can be changed, and it's not final and form. I mean, it might be formal, but it's not final. I see a young lady or a female energy picking tissue or fabric for their clothes or something. Maybe you want to, I don't know, for the wedding dress, or maybe it's for curtains at your home. You're looking at fabric. Be careful about your kidneys. Someone might have a kidney. If you're passing a stone, kidney stone might be something that you already had. If you had, I see the kidney very clearly. But I see healing for you. So if you had a stone in your kidney, you will pass it successfully. Or there might be some developments in the way doctors help patients with that. Or if you had issues with your kidney, you will receive a healing message, or your tests come back like in a good way, and you are relieved actually from worries about that. Someone is trying to buy a wig, or there's something about the hair. I don't know, they're thinking about changing the color or buying a different color of wig, or I don't know, doing something new with the hair. So that's also something that I can see. Okay, what else? Let's see what's in your cup. There's a gift definitely coming for you, maybe a bag of money, some reward, or again, it can be a gift card or something like that you receive unexpectedly from someone, which is actually very positive. You didn't expect that, or it can be a blessing from the universe that you really appreciate it, or it can be a very good news, an open window. Someone will open a window to you. You might be invited to a very big ceremony. I think I said that before, but it's something I see again, like a very big ceremony, like a traditional, how can I say, like maybe in a museum they do something once a year and they ask you to go and attend, or something in different countries. It can be different things. Again, it can be a religious ceremony that they ask you to go, or you're lucky enough to be attending there. I don't know how it could like turn out for different people. This is a general reading, as you know, so please take what resonates for you. I see someone has lost their phone or their key, so be careful. There might be a moment that if you're traveling, there might be something in your papers. Be careful. If you're traveling, they might stop you and, I don't know, ask you questions about your documents or your passports or your papers, and you might panic a little bit, or you might hear it could be that it's not you, but you might hear from a loved one, maybe your son, your child, your partner, or your parent is traveling, and something happens and they're asked by the forces or whatever airport people to go with them and answer a few questions. Maybe they lost their boarding pass or their key, something like that. So be careful when you're traveling. I see someone is traveling first class, or they're going somewhere that they will have a lot of fun. They're traveling solo and they have been looking forward to this travel. I see that they have a seat next to the window and they're watching outside. Maybe a philosophical trip, or a somewhere that they were thinking they want to go for a long time. There is a lot that they need to accomplish there, or they have been waiting for that for a long time, and they're all the way thinking about what they have to do, where they want to go. Again, I see solitude for some of you. Some of you is definitely praying, and as I said in the beginning, I saw it here. I said I saw a priest even, or someone who's on a religious path, like religious lifestyle or religious journey. Maybe someone is going on a religious journey and they need to do some sacrifices, practice maybe even like self-control, patience. I don't know, like I see that peace. Maybe someone is even trying or interested in changing their religion. But I mean, it will be pleasant for them, but it's something that unusual for them, as they never did that. Like it was, yeah, how can I say, um, it's enjoyable, but it's a little bit hard. Like they have to give up something to get there, you know what I'm saying. They have to put the norms and routines behind. The lifestyle is a little bit hard. Like maybe they have to cut on something, that maybe the eating habits should change, maybe the something has to change, or it's spiritually a very good and brings growth for them, but physically it's a little bit hard, and sometimes they're tempted to not to continue and give up. For example, if you go on a journey to, I don't know, India, and you have to live somewhere very remote, and there's no internet, and there's no electricity, there's no warm water, or you go to Nepal, and then you have to, like, this spiritual part is very rich and good, but you have to get used to that, and some person might even feel like they want to let go. Someone is going to a class. I see some people are starting going to school, or January they take classes. If you're a teacher, you'll be back to class. I see a lot of faces, maybe children, or maybe other people who you are teaching in the class, or you are studying. Definitely I see energy of studying, students, books, and very happy smiley faces. I mean, someone might take a role in a kindergarten. We might start working with children, which is very, very good and fulfilling for you. Maybe someone is going to a remote area, like for, I don't know, those organizations to help poor children or teach them. And it might be hard, but the spiritual gain is very big. If you're working with children, if you have children, it will be an amazing path. If you have if you have been wondering if you want to change your walk, like the path or career, and work with children somehow, even if it's a very difficult decision, I see you'll be very happy, very fulfilled. Some of you are built, you're made, you're born to work with children and help them. Some of you are maybe nurses or doctors in healthcare, and you will change your path to work in the pediatrics and work with children. There is pregnancy, which is a little bit worrisome. Maybe even I can say that it's not for you. You're worried about the pregnancy. It can be about even for your pet. Maybe there's a pregnancy that I don't know, your pet is pregnant and it's not going that great, and there is cautious that you have to make sure you take care of something. Or it is someone who got pregnant and you need to take care of them. Some of you might be a niece or a health provider for the babies. And it might be difficult in the beginning. There's a beautiful path for you, very, very beautiful and light, full of hope. Some of you are very down there. Right now you are, I don't know, you feel like the waves are just taking you here and there. But I can tell you, the waves are coming from the universe. And if things are not going toward what you thought you have planned, and some of you, even if it went in a way that your ego is hurt a little bit, don't take it the wrong way. The universe has the plan. I specifically saw the connection of the universe here, and I started the reading with that. Something went in a way that you didn't expect. You're even angry and upset, but it is totally guided by the universe, and it's totally in the hands of God and universe, if you believe. So let it go, let the waves go. It's not in a way that you are lost and confused. If your things don't go in a way that you thought it should go, it's nothing that you have done wrong, or it's nothing that you had control over. So let it be. And I see it's a guided path. So bear with it a little bit, be a little bit patient, try to see the spiritual aspect of it. Even if it's a little bit hard, there's definitely a message behind it. There's going to be someone bringing you a very good message, delightful message. I even see that someone who's in prison or who's in even asylum or something like that, they will receive a release news, something that will let them be free. So it might be a tough time a little bit, but I see a beautiful connection with the universe, and it's a guided path. So I hope that you enjoyed your reading, my dear Leo. Happy New Year, and until the next time, stay blessed.